First time inside the Range Resources red zone for this Franklin Regional Panthers offense. Now for the first time on this drive, they're not going double sidecar. Two receivers split to the left, one to the right for Lodovico. 8 on the play clock. Gets the snap off. Rolls to his right, looking, going to throw it back across the field. That's a man wide open. This is Benjamin Groll. And Groll charging towards the end zone, and is going to be held out by Harmato and Maranka, who make the stop, but a well-constructed play in the throwback to the tight end, Benjamin Groll.
Well, you got a little sprint right, throwback left to the tight end, and that's Ben Groll right there, gobbling the ball up, then turning upfield and driving over a couple of guys. That's a great, like you said, well-scripted play. And you know what? You got, like I said, they're opening the playbook. That is Franklin Regional.
Your old alma mater, Syracuse, used to run that to perfection. Hand off to Brown off the right side, and Dane Brown adds to his WPIAL leading touchdown total, touchdown number 33 for Dane Brown. And Franklin Regional, what a drive as they respond and cut this now to a one-touchdown game.
Well, you can see they're just going off right tackle, and that is just power blocking. And Ben Groll, after making that great catch, gets a great block down by the goal line, and they do a beautiful job of sealing that inside and letting Dane Brown walk into the end zone.
So 3rd and 1 now.
Okay.
I formation. Brown deep in the eye. Hard count. Some movement on Hopewell's defensive front, but I don't see any flag. I do see a first down. Topolsky makes the tackle, but Brown picks up the first down. And boy, if you're Greg Botta, you've got to be loving this right now.
This
clock
is where you want to
continuing
be.
to roll.
You're right, Kinger, so I didn't mean to interrupt you there. But right here, you got Dane Brown hand that ball off. Now he just finds a crack. Find a crack. And then just keep those legs churning. And he's either got a first down or a win on first down.
He has not had an official carry yet in this game, Wolf.
Wow, I thought I was experiencing deja vu all over again there.
Lodovico with a 55-yard punt. And he's pinned Hopewell back at the 10. And here's Russell Shell, and Shell grabbed from behind. Excellent tackle.
Wow.
And that's a hard guy to bring down by one hand, but Benjamin Groll was able to do it.
Take a look here. Now you got a big timer like Russell Shell about ready to take off, and right there, Ben Groll reaches out. The man must work on his grip, I must say. That's a grip of steel, because you just pulled a guy 210 pounds who's known to run through tackles right off his feet.
His dad is 6'5" and a large man, big rugby player back in college.
That tells you everything.
There it is.
It is a multi-season, multi-game where you've just got to be at a high level week in, week out, season in, season out.
And so we're thinking that that was the run unofficially now. James Mungro, of course, went on to Syracuse, had a great career, had the record threatened, and then ultimately broken by Jeremiah Young. And here's Russell Shell now, the new champion rusher in the state of Pennsylvania. Off the right side, and Shell is going to pick up first down yardage out to the 39-yard line. So, and they're going to make the announcement now here officially at Fox Chapel that Russell Shell is now the leading rusher in the state of Pennsylvania.
And you know what's neat? You just see fans from both Franklin Regional and Hopewell
exactly
standing up and cheering them. That's nice. All right. So now you hand off to number 1, and here he goes, cuts it up the field. Looks like he ran out of gription there.
And please, I don't think he's thinking, geez, I just broke the state rushing record. I think he's thinking, geez, I just got a first down in a 21-21 football game. The give to Shell off the right side. And Shell will cross the 40 and get to the 42.
Now, just after that record run, guys, I talked to Grandma. I said, what are you going to say? She said, I'm going to kiss him. Guys?
All right, Russell Shell off the right side. As you see the stands, we're over on the Hopewell side. And they're jumping up and down, or maybe on the Franklin Regional side. I'm not sure which side we're on. They're bouncing up and down with our cameras. And here's Shell with a 3-yard.
Handoff, fake handoff, and Russell's heading up. Look at